In our business world, one thing matters more than ever: trust. And trust starts with ethics. Whether you're running a local coffee shop or leading a global tech company, how you treat people, how you make decisions, and what values you stand for can shape your entire future. In this video, we are going to dive into the key business management concept of ethics and why it's essential. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's dive in. The real concept of ethics in business. Business ethics means doing the right thing even when it costs you. It's not a slogan in a company's mission statement. It's not about looking good in front of cameras. It's about choices: how you pay your workers, how you source your materials, how you treat mistakes, and how you respond when no one's watching. Ethics is about creating a business that doesn't just make money, but also makes sense. That means being fair, being truthful, being human. Every decision you make sends a message about who you are, and in the long run, that message becomes your business. We live in a time where screenshots, reviews, and tweets can go viral in seconds. A single mistake or lie can wipe out years of good branding. So if a business isn't ethical, it's not just wrong, it's risky. Ethical businesses build trust, and trust is the real currency today. Customers want to believe in the brands they buy from. Employees want to feel respected and valued. And people don't forget how they were treated, especially when things go wrong. Ethics also builds something most businesses chase like crazy: reputation. And reputation isn't just about being popular. It's about being known for doing things the right way, even when it's hard. That kind of reputation attracts not just customers, but investors, partners, and top talent. And let's talk about sustainability. Companies that cut corners, ignore the planet, or exploit people, they might win short-term, but long-term, they lose, because the world is changing fast, and ethics is the only compass that points forward. Real-life examples. Let's get real. Take Patagonia, a company that doesn't just sell jackets, it sells values. They use organic cotton, pay fair wages, and even encourage people not to buy more clothes to reduce environmental impact. That's a business with ethics stitched into every thread. Now compare that with Volkswagen, which knowingly lied about emissions for years. They were caught, fined billions, and more importantly, lost consumer trust. That's the cost of unethical choices. It doesn't matter how good your product is if people don't believe you anymore. Another good example? Ben & Jerry's. It's ice cream, yes, but they take bold stances on racial justice, climate change, and fair trade, and people respect them for it. But then you have brands like Shine, constantly criticized for questionable labor practices and environmental harm. They sell cheap fashion fast, but at what human cost? Being ethical doesn't mean being perfect. It means being accountable, being real, and consistently making choices that don't hurt others for the sake of profit. The hardcore reality. Now let's be honest, being ethical in business isn't always the easy road. There are real challenges. Sometimes there's pressure from shareholders to show quick profits, and that often means cutting costs in ways that don't feel right, underpaying workers, outsourcing to places with zero labor laws, or turning a blind eye to shady suppliers. Sometimes managers or employees themselves resist change. Maybe they've worked a certain way for years and don't want to adapt. Maybe they just don't believe ethics matters when the numbers are good. Then there's cost. Ethical sourcing, safe factories, reducing emissions. These things aren't cheap. They take time, money, and effort. And not every business wants to invest in that. There are also moments where interests conflict. What's best for customers might not make shareholders happy. What's right for the environment might not boost sales. Ethics is about finding the balance between those tensions. And let's not forget, some countries don't have clear laws about things like pollution, wages, or labor rights. In places where there's no law, some companies take advantage. That's when personal ethics, not legal rules, have to guide decisions. The key to staying ethical. So how do the best businesses stay ethical even when it's hard? It starts at the top. When leaders genuinely care about doing the right thing, not just saying the right thing, that attitude spreads. Employees follow what they see, not what they hear. Great companies also create clear codes of conduct, not just vague values, but real rules. What's okay, what's not, and what happens when lines are crossed. They train their staff. They don't just hand out rule books. They teach people how to make better decisions, how to speak up when something feels wrong, and how to act with integrity in daily work. Transparency plays a huge role too. Good businesses talk openly about their mistakes and their progress. They don't hide, they explain, and that builds trust. And maybe most importantly, they find a way to balance profit with purpose. Because money and meaning don't have to be enemies. When you treat people well, protect the planet, and build a solid culture, success doesn't just come, it stays. So now I have a question for you. If you were starting your own business today, would you choose fast money or long-term respect? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tips on business management. Thanks for watching.